the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
First and 10. At their own.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now, he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Pettis now on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. The drive starts with a completion left side, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To throw is Garoppolo. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Garoppolo again. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the third time. Picked off by Bobby McCain. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Fitzpatrick now. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Grant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Fitzpatrick will hand this to Howard. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to hit 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
7 yards there and a first down.
Carry there by Jordan Howard, and we all know he started his career in Chicago and was a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher. Spent 2019 in Philadelphia battling injuries, but when he's healthy, can be a flat-out workhorse and can break down defenses.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try to throw here. Fitzpatrick. That was short one to Gesicki.
Fitzpatrick's pass. Complete to Mike Gesicki.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On third down, Fitzpatrick. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Howard. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Howard. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Ball carrier.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. That one into the hands of Laird. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
First and
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a tough situation offensively because down 3 scores, the field goal kicker's not even going to come into play here. As an offensive play caller, though, you know you have to take chances. This is a time to get creative.
On 2nd and goal, Fitzpatrick. His pass caught at the 4.
complete to
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Patrick's pass. Intended for Devontae Parker.
And this is going to be no good. That was short. Not even on target either, but it was short. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are going to be forced to settle for 3. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Once again, it's Mostert. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Tevin Coleman down his 2nd year with the Niners. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this, but to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. And now here is another interception. It's Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix with a pick. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Robbie Gould lining up for the point.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Complete to Mike.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And here he's got Graham. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. They'll set up a screen for Breida. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let...
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
Number 31.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Brought down at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Operating from the gun, Fitzpatrick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job.
Onside kick.
Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
A gain there of 21 yards. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Stepping up, he'll try and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent. Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size and victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I got you, boy. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Switch up.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. It's caught on the right side. Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You got 4.
Operating from the gun, Fitzpatrick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Again, it's Fitzpatrick. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And oh, he coughed it up.
Fitzpatrick's pass intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. One last shot now for Fitzpatrick. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the 49ers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll